welcome to my channel. I'm Ann, and if you haven't quite figured out what exactly is going on with this channel, I feel like I feel like we might just be going into a little different direction. I think I finally found my niche, maybe with the help of y'all, of course, thanks to this wonderful commenter right here. Now, if you don't recall, my last video, we did a, we're doing a MeChat series, and I asked in the last video to go ahead and leave any other stories that you would like me to do. If you find this entertaining, let me know. And this one right here said, yes, boo, do this one. So that's what we're doing. Also, go ahead and subscribe, hit the button. Join the beautiful gang. Join the beautiful gang. You're always wanted and always welcome over here. So just do it. Anywho, I have no idea how to say this person's name, so if I say it wrong, don't come too hard for me. English is my first language. Never said I was great at it. Also, this series, 18 plus. Don't do it if you're not 18 plus. Now go grab your snacks and your drink, folks, so we can get started on this series right now. Thank you. Turning on my do not disturb, because I am not trying to be disturbed. How do I turn it on? There we go. Now, when I first started trying to do this particular story with Tamura, Mr. T, I had no idea that it was gonna start off on a date immediately. Not a clue. But now we can both, be surprised together. Why is it not working? Work for me, boo. Load, open. There we go. It needed to warm up, okay? About to warm me up too.
Oh, you nasty.
Also, my power went out because PG&E is being a pain in the buttocks. So if you hear my generator, I apologize. Always when I have no money. When they're like, hey, want some gems? Want some extra gems? Go ahead and spend that extra money that you don't have. Rude. So let's talk about our new boo for just a second. Tamura Blood. This is him. He is, of course, a Taurus. I love me some Tauruses. Clearly. They're the only ones who happen to pop up in my love life, IRL. He says, I don't always play fair, but I promise I'll always make it bloody fun. Puns, we love them. And then on top of that, it gives you a little bit more of what he's about. Again, 18 plus content. I'm not just saying that to be an asshole. 18 plus, which means we're gonna do some nasty things for the show on this story.
Shame. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
And some comedy, some action, and then on top of that, a little bit of drama. And it looks like he's got 6 pictures, 2 audios, and 3 dates. So he kind of like our boo thing, Cedric. It's gonna be a first series kind of short term kind of thing. But you know what? That's fine, because as long as they don't make me wait for too long, I won't get too bored and possibly very, very much likely forget about them. Let's do the story now. Intruder, this is definitely not a part of your job. Are we a cop? Investigator? PI? That's the same thing. Let's see. Do we want to be a badass barista? Fancy, sporty, classy. Wear with pride, darling. I don't even know what we're doing. Because it says that we're kind of like a PI, or it gives off PI vibes, I'm gonna go with this Lux Luck look. Wait, what was that first look again? Let's do badass barista. I lied. Let's go. You wring a rag between your hands, tearing your eyes up from the now sparkling espresso machine with a sigh. Oh, we are a legit barista. And why'd they word it like that? That didn't even make sense. Don't look. Don't do it. You mutter under your breath, willing yourself not to check the clock of the 1,000th time this shift. Girl. Relatable. You look. Damn it, it's 5:30. Another 2 excruciating hours to go. Your eyes rove lazily over the scattered throngs of customers. A loved-up couple huddled in the corner. A few businessmen and women, each sat alone, laptops open. A wannabe writer who practically lives here all day, every day. Just like me, you think gloomily. You tap your fingers impatiently on the counter, musing over ways you could close the cafe early. Make up a lie about a gas leak, act crazy so everyone leaves, bide your time patiently. I feel like the first one could get me in trouble with the law, so I'm not gonna do that. That's another story, mind your business. Act crazy so everyone leaves. What I do in my private time, I really feel like is none of y'all business. We all know I'm a little not here all the way, you know? Let's not bring it to work. So I'm just gonna bide time patiently. You blow out another long sigh. You need the money and you can't afford to lose this job. You're halfway through frothing a latte when, crash! A man comes flying through the shop front. Glass rains down on the room. Customers squeal and scream in terror as the man, bloodied and bruised, raises to his feet. What is he, in an action movie? He just crashed through my cafe where I work? Sir, we have doors, I'm sure, for a reason. He looks straight at you, almost through you. His gaze is fierce and piercing. All you can think is now you've got another mess to clean up. Ain't that the truth? Oh, god dang, man. How you get your ass beat and still look fine? Will you stop dripping blood all over my clean floors? Watch where you're going next time, will you? The door's to your right, stupid. Wow, I'm so rude in all of these. I would only think these. I don't know this man like that to talk to him like that. I don't think he's irritated me that much for me to talk to him like that. But for real, the door is right there. Is right there. He makes a menacing step towards you. Who are you calling stupid? You. What you gonna do about it? You! God, you must be even thicker than I thought. He reaches round his back, pulling a gun from the waistband of his trousers, pointing it straight at you.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
Now your dumb ass got a gun in your face because you don't know manners. What's wrong with you? A wicked grin creeps up his lips. The customers run screaming from the cafe. You stare him down. It's just the two of us now. Great. I was hoping to close early. I really was. I'm leaving too. Great math. Well done. Great. I was hoping to close early too. His smirk wavers. He tries to step towards you, but staggers backwards, wincing. Whatever fight he's been in, it's taken its toll. Quick, help dress my wound. I don't even get a please. You get a lot further with a please. He waves his gun shakily at you. Or I'll shoot you dead. Only if you ask nicely. Fine. No, only if you ask nicely. Because first off, I know I started off the conversation rude, but you don't have to end it rude, sir. His eyes widen. What did you say? You sigh, imagining all the places and situations you'd rather be in right now. Did your hearing get damaged too? No. Come on then. Get up. Walk outside. And enter with a nice attitude. I'll treat your wound, but you have to be respectful. You do. Confusion and anger wore on his face. You prop your elbows up on the bar, watching him disinterestedly. I almost messed that word up. I probably did. Who do you think you are? Telling me what to do. He waves his gun as he speaks. You rise up from your slouched position, your wariness boiling into anger. Who do you think you are? If you don't want to bleed out, you need to ask me nicely. He stares at you agape, speechless for a long moment. Then, grifting his teeth, he gives in. You could tell she's literally there for the money. All that customer service stuff. If you've never worked a customer service job in your life, I don't think you'll quite understand this level of no to give. Fine. Will you please kindly help me with my wounds? There. Was that so hard?
Nope.
You pull out the first aid kit from under the register, marching it over to him. You reach out to pull off his jacket, but he flinches away. What are you doing? What, scared of a little TLC? I need to be able to see the wound in order to treat it. Would you rather I call an ambulance? I mean, I need to take off your stuff if you want me to treat you. Do you want that, right? Because you asked me. I didn't ask you. So, yeah. Oh, right. Fine. You extend your hand again, tentatively, as if he's a dog that might bite. This time, he lets you help him out of his jacket, wincing with the effort. He wears a bloodied white V-neck underneath, which you pull off as well. God dang, man! Oh, he's a demon, 'cause ain't no way! Oh.
God damn!
Let's try and get back to the story. It's a lot to take in. Sure, he's in insane shape. That is an understatement. He could be carved out of stone if it weren't for the warmth that radiates off his skin. But more pressingly, you remind your suddenly scattered brain is the blood. Did Did y'all catch that? Because I think my brain farted a little bit. There's a lot of it. Looks like you didn't win this fight. Let me guess. I'd hate to see the other guy. Does it hurt? I'm sure it hurts. But it looks like you didn't win, baby. It looks like you got oh no. Did you win? I don't think so. He mutters under his breath. Less gawking, more fixing. You roll your eyes, pull out a disinfectant wipe, and dab at a cut above his brow. Q, ow. Try to be gentler, be even rougher, silently take his scolding. I am sure it hurts, and I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm not going to continue to inflict pain because you decided to be rude as fuck.
You big baby!
I would try and be a little gentler, sir, you big old baby. And we got some gems. Yeah. You pull the wipe back and surrender. Sorry. I should have warned you. This is going to sting a little. He grunts. You move back in, dabbing the cut even gentler this time. Must you? Bite your lip, trying to stifle your laughter. He's awfully touchy for such a tough guy. If it gets infected, it's going to hurt a whole lot more. So just chill the fuck out. Noises. He growls like a wounded animal. You try to clean the wounds as quickly as you can. Can you tell me what time it is? What does it matter? The time, please. Because I might have to clock out. If I got one of them jobs where they're like,
you're a minute over. We don't do overtime. I'm gonna write you up.
Nobody wants to deal with that. Can you tell me the time, sir? It's 5:45. Why? You throw the bloody wipe away victoriously. Distracted you, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I guess you did. Oh, she's clever. She's clever. That's clever. Very clever. I'm over here worried about the job. You just worried about getting this job done. Good for you, girl. With his wounds clean, you start rolling out a gauze bandage gash on his bicep. It cuts straight through one of his many tattoos. He grimaces as you wrap the bandage tighter and tighter. This looks like it needs stitches. You should really go to a hospital. Considering the situation that he might be in, I don't think hospital or popo is an option. So I'm just gonna say it looks like you need stitches. I'm not letting you anywhere near me with a needle. You scoff. I wasn't offering. Just don't come crying to me when your tattoo heel's crooked. He huffs. It doesn't matter. I couldn't care less about how I look. Really? Really?
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
You stop your work, pulling back and looking at him with a grin. His perfectly overstyled hair, his smart clothes, his edgy piercings and tattoos, they scream I care. Yeah, this is only going to be a part 1. This video is getting kind of long, and I get to clock into work in 13 minutes, so we got to wrap this up, Tamura, Mr. T. Sure you don't. I can see that. Oh, please. You're as carefully styled as a K-pop star. That one, because we're sticking to being edgy. I'd watch your tongue if I were you. Why? In case I start fangirling all over you? Your words drip with sarcasm. He stands, seething silently, clearly at a loss for words. You cut the excess gauze from his arm, patching the plaster down. Then you turn to his other wounds, peeling plasters out of their paper and over his cuts. How did you get into this mess anyway? This is what you get for causing trouble. You sure got a lot of wounds. How did you get into this mess anyway? I'm a little nosy. I mean, criminally, you can leave some stuff out. But, you know, PG it up a little bit. How'd you get into this mess? He eyes you suspiciously. Look, I work at a cafe. I am not an undercover, okay? I make coffees and lattes. I'm just nosy. What do you care? Call me curious. Maybe I'd like to avoid winding up in a similar situation. He scoffs. Trust me, I don't think you need to worry about that. Why not? He eyes you up and down, smirking. You don't seem the type. You chew your lip, weighing up his words. Is that a compliment or a diss? Huh? Compliment what? Which one? He shrugs. You decide. Compliment then, because I look too good to be dissed by someone like you. I mean, I'm delusional, but that's okay. Finally, fully bandaged, he pulls his suit jacket back on, still wincing as he does so. Good. I've done my part. Now you can help me clean this place up. Now you can leave me alone. Now you can help me clean this place up, because I'll be damned if you come in here, make a whole ass mess, and then chuck the deuces like you didn't do nothing. Grab a broom. His mouth hangs open. You want me to what? Clean up. Look at the mess you've made. You sigh, gesturing at the mess of broken glass and blood scattered all over the place. Listen, I've had a long day, a long week, a long year. You slump down into a chair, suddenly feeling the full weight of your exhaustion. Do you think I care? I don't know. I don't care. His brows tug tight together. Why aren't you afraid of me? Baby, when you grew up where I grew up, not a lot scared you. How do you think I get through with my life? Sarcasm. Caused by what? A lot of trauma. This light work. This kind of shit happens to her all the time. I work in the ghetto. This is what we're saying? This is... Okay. Not judging. I'm just saying. I lived it. Now I gotta play living it? Okay. I'm too tired to be afraid of you. I know you won't hurt me. We don't know that. Even the cutest dogs bite. I don't know this man. I'm just gonna say I'm too tired to be afraid of you. He squints at you. You should be terrified. You should be begging me to spare you. Okay. He starts to prowl, circling you with a menacing grin. Don't you know who I am? Sir, I have no clue. You literally just barged through my place of work 5 minutes ago. Enlighten me. Don't know, don't care. You're a nuisance. Enlighten me. Do tell, sir. Break it down. His eyes narrow to snake-like slits. You fix him with a bored stare. I'm the most powerful, dangerous man you've ever met. Okay. I'm Tamura. Okay. Your face stays placid. You couldn't care less who this guy thinks he is. You're too tired to care. He scoffs, fingering his gun in his waistband. I could hurt you so bad, you'd wish you were dead. You roll your eyes, propping yourself up on your elbow. Tamura, is it? I work in customer service. You can't hurt me in any way that matters. He looks frozen, shocked, almost like a deer in headlights. You sigh, stand up, and take off your apron, ready to call it a night. I guess me being a little badass on earth, that's the gems, and turned him on just a wee bit because he likes an assertive woman, and I, sir or madam or sir, am assertive. I'm cringy. You don't. He looks you up and down as if seeing you for the first time. Really seeing you. You place your hands on your hips, ready to hand back any shit he throws your way. What? He looks flustered, and for some reason, he can't stop staring at you. What? Spit it out. I don't have all night. You look better than this place. That's all. You look down, suddenly keenly aware of yourself. You try to keep heat from flooding to your cheeks. What's that supposed to mean? It was meant to be a compliment, alright? Didn't sound like one. I don't know what it sounded like. Why is she saying that? You approach the door, flip the open sign to closed, and start sweeping up, all the while ignoring Tamura, who stands watching you, suddenly seeming a little out of place. Well, guess I'll be going. He picks up your discarded apron, eyeing your name tag. He reads it out with a sneer. And at least pay for your coffee. You've done enough damage. Can you at least do that and tip? Because I don't just be nursing it up for every injured Bob, Dylan, and Frank that comes through the door. Okay? Generously, please. Tip generously. Again, that shocked look, as if he's never come across someone quite like you. Okay, fine. He fishes in his pocket, not for a gun this time, but for his wallet. This time, you're surprised. You hadn't expected a felon like him to actually pay for coffee. What do you want? Surprise me. He grins for the first time. Nervous butterflies filter around your stomach. You make him the easiest thing you can, not just because you're lazy. Don't call me out like that. But because you think it suits him. Double espresso. Lick. You pass a small takeaway cup to him, and he sips it, his eyes sparkling at you over the rim. He doesn't make any noises of approval or distaste. Instead, he passes you a crisp $100 bill, baby. Keep the change. Oh, I plan on it. You're not getting your money back. This is too much. You gape at him as he drains his cup, delectably popping it away in the waistband. Wonderlessly, he steps out the door, leaving you with the mess he made. And that is going to conclude our part 1 of Tamura Blood for MeChat Series. I don't know if I should make separate playlists or just throw it all into one MeChat series. Just so it'll make it easier. But I feel like for now, it's just gonna be put in the MeChat playlist series. If you want to get caught up on this series that we're starting on this channel, our new little fun little niche we got going on over here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join this beautiful ass gang. And while you're over there, don't forget to hit that notification bell, because you know if you don't, well, you will now. I just be posted whenever. And if you liked this video, go ahead and let me know you like this video by hitting that like button. They all right next to each other, boo. You can do it. I believe in you. I really do. Anywho, I literally got to clock back into work, or else I would do a part 2. And this part, you know, 1 kind of took a lot more time than I thought it was going to. My hour lunch isn't long enough. So I will just catch your beautiful ass next time. Bye.
Graduate, I was overdue. Think I can barely move. I'm gonna bust a move. Red James, 33 chains, 30.